So welcome. So we're gonna be going over the DCX SwipeCoin. So I'm gonna go ahead directly and log in, right? Um, I'm not sure if this one is it, but I'm gonna log in. Oh, this is the scalper actually, but I'm gonna go ahead and actually, I think it's this one. I have it bookmarked. Right. Most of these I have them bookmarked, but if you want to get access to it, it's very simple, right? You want to go ahead and im.center. Let me actually go through the process with you guys. Go through the process. Go to im.center. I have everything bookmarked, so it's kind of already everything is there for me, saved. But if you don't have it bookmarked, you want to go ahead and im.center, log in with your username and password, right? And once you get there, you want to go on strategies, hit the strategy tab that's right there. Once you hit the strategy tab, it's very much so simple. You scroll down, go all the way, go on the DCX section, right? And MySwipeCoin, right? As you click on MySwipeCoin, you get to see like there's a whole lot of different things that goes on with this. You get to click on MySwipeCoin, click on the link here, and it brings you directly to it. It already shows you kind of, the educators that you have for it, the go live that you have for it in English, and who really teaches on SwipeCoin itself. It's Picasso and Ivan Paycheck. So you have all the details right here, right? Swing trade style trading, and yeah, 2 hours pretty much a week of you being able to plug in on actually go live, right? For those of you guys that may not be aware of what go live is, what Picasso is, right, which I'd be highly kind of surprised, right? You guys can go ahead and go on go live right here. Go live. I'm gonna show you exactly who those two educators that they're talking about is, right? Picasso and Ivan Paychecks. Then I'm gonna jump right into SwipeCoin. So Picasso and Ivan Paychecks, paycheck. So you have Picasso right here on the front on the homepage, right? Top 5 educator that's most viewed in this week, right? If you click on his image, it's gonna bring you directly to his page. But I want to show you how to get access to it. If ever he's not on the top 5, you go on DCX section, right? As you go on DCX section, as you head over to the DCX section, let me full screen this. You can now scroll down, scroll. Yeah, scroll down a little bit. You're gonna have Picasso right here. You're gonna have to see 2 hours out of the week that you can plug into him, and that's pretty much it. That's like these are the 2 hours you need to plug into. Like Picasso, he's like the goat of the goat. He's the goat of the goat. He's the person you need to see for SwipeCoin app. He drops the big swing trades for us on SwipeCoin. Right now, going right into actually the web browser interface of SwipeCoin. Once you click on the link, it's going to bring you to this, right? Bringing you to this pretty much shows you videos of how you can utilize this. Hold on, is this it? Oh, actually, no, it's the wrong one. Let me go on the actual MySwipeCoin.im. I'm logging into the wrong one. Hold on, I'm gonna just click the link. So right here, clicking the link brings me directly to all ideas, right? So as I'm on all the ideas, right? So this is what the web browser interface looks like. Personally, when I'm on the computer, I like to see it like this. It's a really clean view. All the brand new trade ideas, right? All the brand new trade ideas. So you're gonna see leverage ideas here, exchange ideas. All ideas are gonna be posted right here. So you're gonna have XRP trade from Nick Gomez, right? That was dropped. You're gonna have that last BTC trade that was dropped. You're gonna have that last ETA trade that was dropped. All is given right here and it's laid up for you, right? So example, if I pull up this last trade idea that was given on, I believe on this leverage, I just click on a plus sign. This is what happens. So you click on a plus sign, right? I just click on the plus sign. You want to go ahead and scroll and it gives you all the details, right? You're gonna have your notes, buy by market, target 83, and the targets are pretty much your TP1, TP2, and TP3, and you're gonna have your stop loss always in the notes, right? On top of that, on the app, you can actually copy and paste these, right? But on the browser, you just literally have to, actually, copy it yourself. But on the app, I'll show you later, you can actually click a button and it allows you to copy. So this is really, really lucrative. And now if I move over to, just looking at all ideas, right? So if I go on all leverage ideas and I click on this, you're gonna have that all laid out. And you can scroll back and go for days on this, right? Turn the page as well. Now, as you come back on here, go on all chats, right? All chats, you're gonna have a Picasso's Rain, you're gonna have leverage chat, you're gonna have exchange chat, scalper chat, you're gonna have crypto talks, right? So if we go on, Picasso's Brain and leverage chat, since we're talking about leverage, I'm gonna go into leverage chat first, right? So going into leverage chat, what this looks like is pretty much you getting a glimpse of what's going on all the time, right? So anytime Picasso sends out a trade idea, or Nick Gomez or Danny Paran sends out a trade idea, they give you updates of their trades within this section, right? So you guys see the dates. So if we go to the most recent up here, Picasso just posted no go live session today due to holiday travel. We will return January 4th. Have a safe and happy New Year's, Picasso, right? Nick Gomez, TP1 hit today. He put it down for us. XRP USD hit TP1 300 pips booked, right? I don't know if any of you guys were able to secure this 300 pips. If you did, go ahead and drop some 777s in the chat. But if you didn't, there'll be a next trade. Don't even worry about it, right? So even Danny Paran here, he wrote down here, BTC USD remains valid, right? No H1 close below SL area, so holding for targets, right? So they're always giving you updates of their trade ideas. So when you feel like you're not getting an update, just go check on the app, go see what's happening in the chat. If they didn't say anything about it, the trade is probably still valid. If they said something about it, the trade may not be valid anymore. So at that point in time, you're gonna have to, make the judgment for yourself to either follow what they're sharing with you or not follow what they're sharing with you as well, right? So going back to it over here on all exchange ideas, right? Exchange ideas these are now ideas that Cobain, Mike Sotero sends out, and these are trade idea you can go ahead and use to understand when to participate in an exchange idea. So you can go, when they say exchange idea, that means you can now go ahead and use this, for example, futures trading, or simple spot trading on, example, Binance or different exchanges, right? That are either decentralized or centralized. That's really up to you. The preference is always decentralized, but if you just want to do little spot trades, you can do it on a centralized platform and don't keep all your capital there. But to each their own, But over here, you have the different ideas. You have audio that was dropped. You have Mana USD that was dropped as well. And we have the entry stop loss the same way we have for the leverage ideas, the same way that they lay out the entries for they lay out all the entries for all the exchange ideas as it is. So if I go on example plus sign on Mana right here, we can see we got this. When did we even get this? We got this on the 15th of December. We got an entry at $3. They're telling us about an entry at 1.8. I like to always make sure whenever they drop something, I like to go on my own personal chart and just make sure, are we near that entry? If you are, I'm gonna execute it. For not, I'm gonna just kind of leave it alone. What I mean by that, just go utilize TradingView. TradingView is absolutely free. I'm just go on my chart, crypto. Go right here. So Mana. So like at the same time, you can spot this. Pretty much Mana, right? Mana, if I go on daily. So educators give us an entry at 3.3. I just like to make sure, I'm just showing you guys what I do at 3.3. We're pretty much at that area of entry, or they said another entry, if it goes lower, it could be 1.84. So if we're looking at it and we look back, right? We look back, are we near the entry? We're like pretty much at the entry, but we could also, you see, we entered here originally, like, like I had this one identified, and Cobain called it to give us a little 30%. But now we're like pretty much floating at that area again. But if it goes back to that, below this, it goes to, 1.8, Cobain says it's money, right? Cobain says it's money. How do I know it's Cobain that dropped the idea? Just go back to it, and it kind of shows you who dropped the idea, right? So right here, who dropped this idea again? Oh, so right here, market idea by Curtis Cobain. Very much simply, right? So, and most of the times when they drop these ideas, they've already spoken to you about these ideas on your live sessions, and we all know that, we have the live sessions with Kurt and Mike Sotero now. So given that we have those sessions together, you guys can ask questions in regards to these ideas that get dropped, or if not, just come into our personal community group chat in the trade room chat and really just go ahead and ask questions in regard to these ideas. If you guys are not sure where you guys should go ahead and getting these different ideas and whatnot, right? So here, moving along with this, I'm gonna go right into all the different chats. So if I go to Picasso's brain, I'm gonna click on it real quickly so you guys can see what it is. Picasso's brain. So Picasso's brain, let's go. So in Picasso's brain, you kind of have his thought process, what he's thinking. So anytime he updates over here, it's just to show us how he's viewing the market. So here he's showing a wick off accumulation. If you're brand new, this might go over your head, but from watching this session, right, over and over again, and to plug it in, you get to understand what he's seeing and why he sees certain things, why he drops certain things. And anyways, on Go Live, we have a phenomenal thing called the chat box when you're live with them, and you can ask the questions on live. Once again, if you're not watching it live and you're watching the recording and you got questions, write them down. Like a lot of people within the community have been here for some time, and they can help you. Even someone that's been here 3 months can help you. Even someone that's here 2 months, a month can help you too, to be quite honest, because it's just a matter of plugging in, taking in the information, and now, sharing it. If you can share with somebody else, that means, you understand. If you're able to share it, teach it to somebody else within your team, your family, whatever, you can now go ahead and like do it yourself, and really just expand on it, right? So this is Picasso's brain. I'm gonna go back right into here. I'm gonna show you guys the exchange chat. The exchange chat is very, very sexy. I'm gonna show you why I really like the exchange chat a lot. It's gonna make sense in a few minutes. All right, let's let this load. Exchange chat is where you're gonna see different ideas being dropped. Cobain kind of like shares certain things with us. And on top of that, Cobain gives us a list, right? If I keep scrolling, you guys are gonna see a list. Imagine buying Ethereum at $600 or $700. Like we had ideas that were sent out to us to buy Ethereum at those prices. Some of us were believers, some of us weren't believers, I got to tell you, I wasn't really a believer, but that's another story, right? At first, I wasn't too much of a believer, but it's seeing the progression of how everything progressed was crazy. This was the last list Cobain made. He made a list of bonus coins. He made a list of main caps, mid caps, and low cap coins, right? And in the main cap coins, those are like the top cryptos, top 5 you should be buying. And if you don't have, example, the funds to buy like a full Bitcoin, he gives you substitutes that you can buy that are still going to equal to having the same value in the long term as a Bitcoin, as an Ethereum or Polkadot, Cardano, Chainlink, right? And he gives you Uniswap, Cosmos, Compound, like all these phenomenal coins. I'm not going to start naming all of them. You guys can take your time, go over all of these coins. But Cobain always recommends get the top 5 first, right? And then after that, move to the next top 5, and move to the next top 5, right? Simple as that. And in these lists, he tells you exactly where you can purchase it, no matter the exchange, no matter where you live. So it's really hot. So you get to see the date that he released this earlier on this year. Diamond hands, we got it from Cobain. We didn't just make it up, we got it from Cobain, right? And if I keep scrolling, you get to see Cobain's previous list. Early this year, 2021, in February, early list, guys. Like, you guys see what's going on here? Like, the exchange chat is your best friend, right? I'd rather know where to put all my money than not know it, right? So on top of that, he gives you updates. I just want to scroll back to just kind of give you guys a view. So if you guys scroll on this, you guys kind of see with the before this blue list here that Cobain dropped, right? He had dropped a previous list in 2020, right? And this is kind of the results of that list, right? So if we go into the main cap list, right, for 2020, everything in the main cap list, average of 85% total, right? everything, the mid cap list average of 96% total. Like you guys can see the numbers for yourselves. It's incredible numbers, right? If you had just trusted, followed instructions, be coachable, you know, was I 100% coachable? I can tell you I really wasn't, right? I was coachable on certain projects, but I wasn't coachable on other projects, right? So here, this is really what it is. And that's why I just take the time to share this with everybody because I find it super, super important. Look at it, look at these prices, like $7 polka dot, like this is really crazy. So you get to see his previous list when he dropped it, end of the year, just to make sure everybody was fed, right? So family, I really highly recommend that you guys take time, go over SwipeCoin. Don't like when they drop something in their chat box, go over there and see what's going on in their chat box. All right. So I'm gonna go right back to right here. Go back to the different chats, scalper chat right here. So on your app on your phone, you get to receive notifications for the scalper. So anytime a scalper has a new trade idea, you'll receive an alert saying, okay, new buy idea for a BTC, right? So all you need to do, you see the alert, boom, click on the link, log in. So you can see what they're saying, right? Even if you're on your phone, you can log in and at least you'll see the setup, you see the idea that's on the scalper, right? So this is pretty lucrative. That's what's nice. And you have crypto talk. Crypto talk here, let's see what it is. Give me just a moment, family. Right back. Awesome. So right here, crypto talk is, this is where they drop all the updates, anything related to crypto that's happening in the world right now. Salvatore buys more crypto, and you can just use all these and promote. So we have AltFi launch happening today, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Actually 6 p.m. Eastern time, excuse me. Do not miss out. I definitely suggest everybody set it up on their calendar right now. AltFi launch. I'm not going to talk about what it is because I believe, Justin even spoke about it yesterday his training at 9 p.m. And also today, 6 p.m. Eastern, let your family know, let your auntie know, let your teams know, let everybody know that, AltFi is going to be live and direct. It's going to be fun. It's going to be MT4 style trading, but for cryptocurrency, right? So I'm really excited for that, to be honest, right? So here, this is what the Crypto Talk chat's about. Just to give you updates and what's going on. Most of the flies that we see that they drop on DCX, most of the images that they drop on DCX on Instagram, right? If you guys are not following their Instagram, I suggest you should, right? But most of the things they drop there is dropped right here on the app, even prior to anything else, right? So going back to it now, results is pretty much showing the results of they're getting if they caught 20 pips, 1,000 pips, 2,000 pips, 300 pips. This is where you see all the results, right? TP1 got dropped, BTC 500 pips got dropped. So all the images are really dropped right here. So you get to know what's going on. Scalper strategy got 1,000 pips. This is nice. 1 to 3 risk reward trade, which is amazing. So that's where to show you the results. Now videos. Now, if you guys are brand new to this coming in, what you need to watch, even prior to even taking a trade and all that stuff, go ahead and go over all the videos on SwipeCoin, right? This literally shows you the roadmap of how to use SwipeCoin effectively for you to be the utmost profitable as you can within SwipeCoin, right? The videos, these are the best. If you just have a phone, you can watch on your phone. Preferably, I like the web browser interface better. So definitely go ahead and utilize this. They have it for different languages as well. So Spanish and whatnot, they have that too. So you're gonna have the videos, and there's different videos that really show you basics all the way to advanced of how to utilize SwipeCoin. Do not play with it, right? Really don't play with it. Watch all the videos, right? Really watch all the videos and then continue to attend on the go live sessions, right? Going over again once more, settings, right? On the settings, on how you want to set up your SwipeCoin, you can add your email subscriptions. So anytime you receive a signal or a trade idea, you can receive an email for it. Me personally, I have my emails turned off. I only have notifications on my phone, and I get alerted for everything, right? I get alerted for everything in all the sessions because crypto I can trade in any session. So it's not like Forex where I only trade London or New York session, London and US session, I trade. No matter the session, it don't matter, right? I'm always trading, right? And you also have games, right? They have 2 games right now on SwipeCoin. You can take advantage of that. But I'll show you guys that on the app. But so far, as far as the web browser interface is concerned, right? Does this make sense? Do you guys have a good understanding of how this works? If you do, go ahead and drop some MS in the chat box. Go ahead and drop some MS in the chat box. I want to make sure everyone is getting some value from this and getting an understanding of how to properly utilize SwipeCoin. Awesome. I see the MS coming in. Perfect. So this is really how to utilize SwipeCoin. Go over it. You're not going to understand everything your first day, but I definitely suggest the more and more you go over it, the more you browse through, the better you definitely get at it. And now when it comes to the web browser interface, I'm just gonna, when it comes to like the actual app, right? I'm gonna go over right here and log in. I'm gonna share my screen on the app so you guys can show you guys about how that works. Let me see here. Can you guys see? We'll go ahead and drop a 777 if you can see the screen on my computer screen. I mean on my phone screen, sorry. Awesome. Okay, perfect. You guys can see my screen. So right here, so this is where it gets really very simple. So right here, you can go right there, click on SwipeCoin. And as you go on SwipeCoin, this is how it works, right? So if you want to take a trade, you want to swipe right to, potentially see what the trade is about. Like, so you swipe right or swipe left. If you swipe left, it's going to still pop it out, but all you gotta do if it pops out like that, just go ahead and go to this, right? Go to that right there and then go right back. The next trade idea is gonna be available to you. Or you can just click on the check mark. It's gonna go to the next trade. And then you guys can see what's available right here. So as you guys see what's available here, you guys notice, you guys see these little booklets here next to it. So this is just to allow you to copy and paste the number. So you want to go to your MT4, copy and paste. Boom, then you can go copy and paste example to MT4 or wherever you want to go to, right? It's very, very much so simple. That's how that works, right? Copy, paste, copy, paste. If I want to send this to the team, someone in the family, if I want to share this with somebody within the team, I'll just press copy the notes and I'll just send it out. That's just how it works. It's very, very much so that simple. So now getting out of this, if I don't want this trade idea, just do back. The next trade idea will pop up. If I want to refresh and go back to the beginning, to what the first page said, just click on refresh. It's going to bring you right back there. So now when I click on the top menu right here, it shows me right here what I have access to. The same thing I just broke down: the leverage ideas, the exchange ideas, leverage chat, exchange, scalper chat, exchange chat, Picasso's way. Everything is literally laid up for you, as well as the videos. The videos are also on the app on your phone, right? And you can set it up however you see fit. Notifications, the same thing. So you have the game also as well here, the whole game. Skip. And you can literally just play the game, right? You can literally play the game as you guys see fit. Oh my God, I didn't do that right, but you guys get the point, right? So over here you also have to the moon game. There's 2 games here on SwipeCoin. You have the to the moon. You guys can play this game as well, right? Yeah. I'm not trying to play the game right now. you guys get the point. So you guys can have some fun with SwipeCoins as well while still catching trades and all of that. So they made it pretty interesting and fun. And for the chats, you can just click here on the chat box and it'll bring you directly to the leverage chat by default. So you don't always have to go back to your menu bar and actually see what's going on in the leverage. You guys can just go here and it'll bring you up to date to what you need to see. Hold on. Perfect. So leverage chat right here. So it brings you up to date to the leverage. All you gotta do is just click on the chat. That's pretty much how it works. It's not any more complicated than this. It's very simple, I find, right? It's very simple. I wouldn't say easy, I would just say simple to utilize, right? The more practice you put into it, and even as far as the trade ideas, the more you take them on your demo, the better they get, right? The more you take these trades on your demo, the better it gets and the easier it gets as well. All right. So that's really it for the SwipeCoin as it is. You guys have the DCX package. There's a really you have access to a lot of things on SwipeCoin. You have access to a lot of things on SwipeCoin. So definitely go ahead and use everything that you have access to